Hello everyone, welcome to today's Zen Sangam workshop. I'm excited to share with you step by step on how to paint this strawberry bookmark using gouache. So before we dive into the painting process, let's talk about the materials you'll need to create this bookmark. I'm using here Zen Sangam's bookmark sheet, brushes, and some gouache paints. Now that we have our materials ready, let's start sketching out our design. I'm keeping here for the reference. Let's paint the strawberry first. Just draw a light sketch. So here is our sketch. Let's start painting it. Let's begin with the strawberry first. I'm using here thin consistency of crimson red. Make sure it's very thin. Use more amount of water. I'm leaving here some part for highlight. Paint rest of the part. Spread it evenly. What I basically do for highlight is, instead of using white paint, we are going to create highlight by leaving some space in the strawberry design. This will allow the underlying layer to show through and give the illusion of, shine. We won't be using any white. Just you have to leave some space. It will automatically give you illusion of shiny part. Like this, to leave some space, and add small dots here like this to add more dimensions. I'm using directly red paint without adding any water to it. Just dab it around this area. Don't use any water, just use the thicker consistency paint. Like this. I hope you can see the texture. Similarly, we will do with this one. The process is, first we use thin consistency of paint by leaving some part for highlight. When painting around the highlight areas, use gentle edges to soften the transition. This will help the highlight blend seamlessly into rest of the strawberry. Now adding thicker consistency of paint to create the dimensions. Similarly, we'll create all these strawberries here. By leaving some space unpainted, we are creating subtle contrast that will make our strawberry look plump. You're not using any kind of color theory, it's just a semi-realistic strawberry. That's why I'm using very limited amount of palette. I'm adding some yellow at the bottom to give it more natural look. Now let's create the leaf part at the top. For the leaf part, I am using sap green with some yellow ochre. Mixing both of them. And some brown, dark brown. We should add some more yellow and yellow ochre. Using yellow ochre to the green gives us more cottagecore vibes. I always use yellow ochre while creating leaf or any grass. Okay, so we have completed our strawberry part. I hope you can see. Let's begin with the jar. I'm using here crimson red, adding some white to it. We'll leave some space for this highlight. And rest, we have to spread it evenly. We'll use darker shade, add some crimson red to create dimension. This texture, I hope you can see the texture. Let's move on to the lid part. For the lid, I'm using white and little bit of yellow ochre. Let this part dry, then we will create some designs on the lid. Till then, we'll paint the base layer for our teapot. I'm using similar kind of paint, adding some more white. We'll spread this evenly. Now, while the paint is wet, we will add some dimensions at the bottom so that it will give us more curvy look. So for that, I'm using yellow ochre more. And the bottom will add like this way. And we are gonna blend this by adding some white, a lighter texture. You have to just blend. Can you see? Let this part dry, then we'll draw the outline. I'm using a fine liner brush to create some patterns on the lid. Using dark brown, adding some yellow ochre to it. Bit medium consistency, should be medium. You can create any pattern of your choice. I'm just adding a little bow and some dots, simply dots here and there. Now let's outline the teapot using same brown mixture. Let's give some Renaissance touch to our teapot by making pink roses on it. Adding some leaves. Yeah, that's it. Our teapot is ready. Now let's begin with the flower part. For the florals, I have used same cream color, white, and little bit of just a tiny amount. Not add any water to it, just thicker consistency of paint. Let's create the stem using same green, mixing some more yellow coconut. Now for the leaf part, how I basically draw the leaves is using paintbrush directly. First, put your tip of the brush at the paper, then gently press it like this way and bring it down and create the edges. That's it. We paint similar leaves here too. Bring some yellow at the middle of the flowers like this. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You have completed your own strawberry bookmark using gouache paints. I hope you had as much fun creating it as I did. We'd love to see how you created your bookmark. Please share your finished artwork on Instagram stories and tag me and Zen Sangam. We can't wait to see your unique creation and share in your artistic joy.